when I first started collecting for the original Xbox, I kind of decided that I wasn't really collecting. There wasn't really games that interested me. But as time has grown on throughout the last couple of months, I just decided I was gonna do it. I want to beef up my original Xbox collection. And you know what? For even though I don't have the biggest Xbox 360 collection. I'm sorry, not 360, sorry, original Xbox collection. But considering what I have, I was like, you know what? F it. What I'm just gonna show you what I have, and eventually I'll update you guys as time goes on, like I usually do. I mean, it's not a lot, but you know what can you do? That being said, hello everyone. I'm jdthemightymesprit. As usual, I'm still jdthemightymesprit, and I am ready to show my maybe not so big, but still pretty good amount original Xbox collection. Before that, I have a couple updates that I do need to go up before we start. I'm gonna try to make this quick. Number one, so I actually worked out. If you, I posted it on Instagram, but I am trading off one of my more expensive games. That I would say was my pride of joy, but I just do not have the room to display it anymore. So, and I am actually working on a trade to get a game that's more equal value and for it, and that's Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle. I don't have to show because I am trading it off. You probably saw on Instagram. But so I don't by the time this video will be up, it is gone. But I have another game coming very soon too that I will be getting for it, so you will see that in the pick video. And I guess while mentioning hard to find games, be on the lookout as there will be another an update to the most expensive, the rarest and most expensive games I own. So be on the lookout for that. But anyway, now that's out of the way, let us get started with this stack, and then we'll go from the uncommon stuff. And I have a story, but I have the story about all the uncommon stuff I have, especially majorities. Now I'm gonna go through these quick, and I'm going to even more quicker because a lot of these I have actually not played. Actually, a couple of them I have played, but a lot of these I have not played. So especially some of them was able to get. I not got around to testing. Because thinking about the original Xbox system, I said it's just so effing big, and they never bother with remodeling it. It just stays the same the entire life. Even the variants don't help. It's still it was probably the biggest console ever until the PlayStation 3 came out. But even though it just keeps getting more and more. I'm not even joking. But anyway, let's get started with the first game, which is going to be Capcom Classic Collection. There are two Capcom Classic Collections. This is the first one, which is the more common one, and then you have the second one, which is the more uncommon and rare one, which I do not have. We'll have to get that one. But this one basically is really cool. Basically, it has all the Capcom games, the Capcom arcade games from 1984 to 1992, which includes Street Fighter 2, 1942, Ghosts and Goblins, Mark's Legendary Wings, which is a fantastic game, Commando, Land Commando, of course, so Final Fight, so much more. Or yes, even the arcade version of Final Fight, which I only, but even because I was kidding. Reason why I've also been wanting Volume 2 is because it has a Capcom game that I really wanting to play, and it's the only way we can play it in a competition that's Quiz and Dragons. So, because I want to see test my knowledge and how stupid I am. So, very cool. Next up, we have Dance's Revolution, Ultra Max 3. I am a DDR fan. This one, I have played this one. Somewhat kind of a disappointment, but definitely not as horrible as that's the mean part of all the bullshit that is Dance's Revolution universe. But getting the scores can take a while, and with this one you need to have patience, so which is kind of ironic because this is the third in this series. So they should get better. I mean, it does have a sexy dance if you do play as, but yeah, it's kind of disappointing because of the fact that you have to play a lot of the songs, and it takes a lot of your patience, so a lot of time and patience. I do not have that. Alright, next two games are part of the same series. Sadly, I'm missing this one. Comes in a double pack. Comes in a big box, which I do not have the big box. Otherwise, I just have the second one, and this was an original title. We have Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate, and Dead or Alive 3. So, I have played Dead or Alive 4 and 5. Dead or Alive 5 was a great game. Dead or Alive 2 is, I'm sorry, Dead or Alive 4 was really great. So, if I end up liking both of these, then eventually we can have a series that eventually would be my top 5 favorite video game franchises of all time. And yes, I know you probably know which one I'm missing. For the original Xbox, and not for the 361. Yes, it is the extreme games, the booby games. I do not have those. Not to mention, Extreme 2 is super hard. Dead West Extreme 2 is very hard to find, very uncommon. If anybody has that, let me know. I don't want to cross that game very often. I didn't want to cross that book off, and I was going to get it. It was in horrible shape, and I need that one. Anyway, next up we have is Defender. It's actually an update of the arcade game, the original arcade game from 1982. I wouldn't say it's as good. Unfortunately, you probably noticed, this does not have the manual, so that sucks. So if anybody has the manual for this, please let me know. No, we're really rough to get this one complete. We actually have a couple of Halo games, actually. One of them I got a very long time ago when I started my original Xbox collection. The other one I actually found at the flea market, and with that games are Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2 in the steelbook. So Halo's amazing. I love Halo. I'm not a big fan of first person shooters, but if I have to go say a first person shooter series that I love, that obviously is not RPG in a way, then just major first person shooters, then it must be Halo. Story is amazing. It's been amazing since the beginning. I mean, Halo was just like one of the most important games ever made. It's like this is the original. Like, it's actually a more game of the year, but this is still the original. Like, I mean, who hasn't? If you have not played this game, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with you, but this game's amazing. And this game's super cheap as well, so I don't want to say why you wouldn't even want to play it. Alright, next game we have here is House of the Dead 3. Obviously, in case you're not aware, there is House of the Dead 1, and if you don't know, it's one of the rare Sega Saturn games, one of the final 5 games released for the Saturn, for support of the arcade game. There's also House of the Dead 2, and House of the Dead 4 was a PlayStation Network exclusive. If they're not shutting down the store, but it was right now to make this video. House of the Dead 3, however, pretty much is a disappointment, especially on Xbox. Now, you can't. It's also on the Wii, and I much rather play this game on the Wii. Unfortunately, I do not have the Wii one. Yeah, I do not have the Wii one, and I had to get opportunity to get the Wii one, but I'm not gonna tell. I don't want to tell the story, but hopefully I want to get the Wii one for really cheap. But because I much rather not. I would not play this game on Xbox. I much rather play this game the fucking Wii. So next up we have Madden. This game actually got recently, and here's something I should tell you right now. A lot of these, a few of these original Xbox games, you will see in the pick a video, which will be coming very soon. So be on the lookout for that. But Madden 07, it's Madden. It's actually one of the more later Maddens actually. I mean, obviously the last original Xbox game, it's a Madden game, but actually finding out it's actually a little bit more uncommon actually from what I heard. So I mean, I don't want to cross it every day, so be on the lookout. For the Xbox, be on the lookout for the original Madden 09. Not the 361, that's like super common. It was actually going for complete 360, which I am. Next up we have is Max Payne 2, Fall of Max Payne. I much rather play Max Payne 3. But it's okay. I can't even get as far as I should. Okay, but I know there's a remake coming out, and not only that, there's actually a movie actually. What I was gonna say was with this one in Max Payne 3. So the only Max Payne game I need now is Max Payne 1. And then after that, I'll pretty much be doing a marathon of the entire Max Payne series, which would be really awesome. So, another game right here, Medal of Honor Rising Sun. It's first person shooter. What do you expect? I'm gonna do these right here. Probably the first virtual Xbox game I got actually from my mom actually for the holidays. Thanks so much. Namco Museum. Honestly, pretty disappointing. Namco Museum. I mean, I do really like the Namco Museum games, but this one was pretty disappointing. There was not a lot of stuff, and it doesn't even have the charm that the PS1 Namco Museum did. I got some sports games actually. I'm gonna go through this part a lot quicker actually because it's just sports games. NBA Drive 04, poor shape. Wait, yeah, it is in poor shape. NFL 2K3, which I got from my Gabby, thank you so much. And NFL Fever 2002. This was more like Microsoft's answer to Madden, and of course, just like Madden, it failed. Well, I see Madden was more successful. I'm talking about the newer Maddens that don't have John Madden on the cover. That's why I mentioned that it failed. This game I got recently actually. It was a cheapie. I decided to pick it up. I'm trying to be familiar with Xbox anyway. Prisoner of War. I know nothing about this game. It kind of looks like to be based on some sort of movie or something, which I know nothing. If anybody has the information about this one, let me know. Alright, next up we have Sonic. Sonic Mega Collection Plus. Of course, great compilation. But even though I would love to say I can play this, I actually don't need to play this on Xbox Switch anymore because now I own it on PS2. And actually, I'd much rather play it on PS2 than I would on the Xbox. Just saying. You know, I could hook up my Xbox, but I'd much rather play it on PS2 because I feel so much better. Alright, we got a couple of Tom Clancy games. A couple of these I actually just got recently. Actually, so we have actually got this on Sunday. Actually, a few days ago. A few days ago. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Island Thunder. And also another Tom Clancy game. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Lockdown. It's a Tom Clancy game. Rest in peace to the author. I mean, a lot of people would know this by now that Tom Clancy died. So, rest in peace. So, anyway, I got 3 more original Xbox games. I'll go into a little bit more details for these. So, alright, so I got a story about these 3 particular original Xbox games, the more uncommon ones. So, story time. So, it's a real quick story. It's a little bit of a long story, but I'll try to make it quick. They were 3 separate dates, but I obviously been going thrift stores, and 2 of them I found at Goodwill, and one of them I happened to buy at the usual street yard sale, and all of these games, I paid $5 a piece. Isn't that crazy? $5, fucking dollars. I am not fucking joking. Especially this one here, which I go check out recently. Heard it's a really awesome game, but unfortunately it's in really bad shape, so I will mention it in the video coming up. The game is The Punisher. I'm actually finding out right now, it's actually by Violation, the same people who made Saints Row and Red Faction, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, it's in really pretty poor shape, and you have to tell, and not to mention, it's also missing the manual. This is something I could just resell because of that I got for $5. I might as well just keep it, and I'll buy another one that has the manual, and eventually I'll trade this one off, and I'll make my money back. These games are really uncommon, starting to get really hard in price. This game is amazing. One of my favorite games on the original Xbox. Not only that, one of the best games on the original Xbox, hands down. If you are a fan of Star Fox, or the original game in this series, there's also a game called Phantom, which was uncommon on PS1. But if you are a fan of those rail shooter games, this is the game for you. And that game is Panzer Dragoon Orta. It is a little bit difficult, but it is such a fantastic game. I really wanted to play this game, and I'm so glad I did. And this is my first foray into the Illustrious series by Sega, and it is amazing. This game is amazing. The perfect final game in the series. But a lot of people don't know this was the last one. Of course, and after that, with this one, I pretty much have this one, and then after I'll need the original on Sega Saturn, the remake, obviously, even though I wouldn't get well, can anyway. Panzer Dragoon Suicide 2, and yes, even that one, which that I'm never gonna get. It's Panzer Dragoon Saga, but still an amazing game, regardless. If you have not played this game, play this fucking game. It's amazing. And probably my most expensive original Xbox game I own. This would definitely be probably one of the top five rarest original Xbox games. Very hard to find. Very expensive, and I think back when I got it, it was like going for $30, and you could obviously go on eBay and see how much this game's worth. I don't know, it was getting close to $100 mark, but that game is Def Jam Fight for New York, which again I heard this game is one of the best on original Xbox, just like Panzer Dragoon Orta. Even though I'm not a fan of rap, and it's obviously based on hip hop and rap artists. I'm not really that much of a fan of it, but this is a very, very hard game to find. I did pick up Def Jam Rap Star, which is right over there. You will see it. I don't say that what, but it's true. I do not have Def Jam Icon though, but I do need that one. But yeah, really, really awesome game. I do want to play more, but I'm kind of scared to put it in because I did get this game from a Goodwill. So eventually I'll find it on PS2. And I kind of want to play it, but not really. And I'm also gonna point this right now that it is also a very expensive game on the PS2 and the GameCube. And not only that, it is also on PSP, which the PSP version of this game is one of the hardest games to find on PSP. So even though I'm not the biggest PSP expert, I know that's one of the hardest games to find outside of the Personas on PSP, which everybody knows the Persona games on PSP are so pretty hard to find. But yeah, very happy to have this one. And guys, that is it for my short but also very sweet original Xbox collection. I will keep you guys updated when I get more. Hopefully, since the rest of the games, Xbox games are cheap. Hopefully, I can give you. Hopefully, when I get to around 70 or something, maybe 75 or something. Or I have 23 games right now, but hopefully, I can get to 75. And then I will pretty much. Hopefully, I'll get to 75, and then after that, I'll do another collection update. I don't know how big it'll be, but I'm definitely hoping to reach that goal, and I will keep you guys updated. That being said, I am JD the Mighty Mesprit, the guy that loves video games but hates IGN, and you guys have an amazing rest of your day.